So yeah, luckily I won the case. I've got more than what I'd spent on the bike, because it was so nice. I mean, it was like, when I bought it, you could have ate your dinner off the wheels. It was, I mean, it was so clean. I paid a lot of money for it at the time, for the year and the mileage, because it was a good one. And yeah, that was that. Bike was written off. It took 2 years to get my money for the injury. Yeah, it took me 2 years to get my injury money. All I got was £5 grand, but after 2 years I was just so sick and tired of waiting that I just said, yeah, you know, give me it, I can't wait anymore. And yeah, that was the story of my Suzuki crash. What other crashes have I had? I've had a few before, nothing major. The first one I can remember, I was in McDonald's on the Old Kent Road on my ZXR 400, and I was just sort of flying around, seeing how far I could lean, and I hit a patch of oil this big, and it just wiped the front from under me. You know, I was only going about 25 miles an hour or something like that, just gunning it around, leaning it over. Another crash I can remember, I was on my KTM 640, my first one. Yeah, like I say, I'm a bit ill, my throat feels like I've been chewing wasps. Yeah, so I was on my 640, and I thought, let me see just how fast I can go round the corner. I think I tried it at about 45 miles an hour on quite a sharp roundabout, and I think I just leant off the edge of the tyre, because the front didn't go and the back didn't go. Both of them just let go at the same time. Luckily for me, I didn't get injured. I just rolled over, got up, sort of bent the handlebars back into place, stomped the foot brake back into place, and got on it and carried on riding. When I got to work, I'm limping a bit, and they're like, what's up with you? I said, I crashed on the way to work. And they looked at my bike and went, fuck off, you liar, there's nothing. Where did you crash? I said, I swear to God, about 40 miles an hour. I come off, the bike fucking skid along the road, hit the curb, and I just picked it up, and there's like no damage to it, which was just brilliant. But yeah, it's another good thing about supermotos. Yeah, I've been dirt biking a few times at oh fuck me, what's the name of it? Golding Barn. That's Golding Barn near Brighton. Yamaha Centre. I had 2 crashes there. I've done 2 track days. Both times I crashed. The first one was on about the 6th corner. It's kind of like a right and an up and over as you come out of the hairpin, right? You go up and over a hill, where I thought I'd cut it tight, and I got on loose gravel, and the back just kicked out of me, and I flew up in the air and fucking landed, busted myself up. The second time I was coming over a hill, there was like 3 bumps in the road, then a corner. So as I'm coming over the hill, I've gone over the bumps. As I'm turning right to go down the hill, the front wheels kind of jumped the berm or the rut and just kind of washed on me, and then I was just barreled down the hill. That fucking hurt pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that fucked me up pretty bad. Yeah. It's very fucking greasy and horrible out today. Worry about Volvos. Yeah, whenever I see a Volvo I think, no, I'm not doing anything, I'm behaving. I'm fucking behaving, alright? It looks dry, doesn't it? But there's no grip on it at all. Like I'm saying, put your foot down, and if your foot's just dragging along, then that's what your tyres are going to do. Yeah, it looks dry, but it's really, I don't know. I think the road salt was soaked into the topsoil. Take a picture of that motherfucker. Yeah, so, where was I? What other crashes have I had? Jeez. Like I say, I haven't had a million crashes. No, when I had my ZXR 400, I came off of a roundabout. The cars in front, two of them, they were both sort of gassing it out, so I was following them, and then the light went yellow and both of them just slammed their brakes on. This was my first bike, wasn't in the best condition, you know, the tyres and brakes and everything, they weren't changed when they should have been. I kind of let them, you know, when you feel like, wow, that front tyre ain't got a lot of grip, but I just couldn't afford to change it, so I just kept running on it. And yeah, the cars in front of me slammed their brakes on, and I just went off to the side, tried to go round, and don't ask me how, but I smashed into the back of this Volvo, bent the bars. I didn't fall over, the bike stayed upright. I was not injured at all, no pain, no nothing. The bike was mullered, ripped all the bearings off. Did about £500 worth of damage to the back of this Volvo. You know, I paid the guy out because my insurance was in the thousands back then. So I just said, "I'll get it fixed, mate. I'll buy you a new fucking bumper, mate." You know, and that's what I did. It cost me 500 quid. Bike was knackered. I think I give it to a scrapper for about 600 quid, something like that. But that's how I was back then. You know, I had a few grand to spare for a bike, so instead of thinking, you know, let me just buy a cheaper bike for £1 or something, an older bike, and then, you know, keep another £1.5 for tyres and maintenance and so on. When you're young, I just thought, fuck it, I'll just buy like a £2.5 bike. I blew my whole budget on the bike. Then I think I lost my job, so I wasn't earning money. Yeah, so what other crashes have I had? Jeez. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember once I was coming from where they have that London to Brighton bicycle ride. From where they meet, I was coming back towards sort of Kennington. And there's a bit where you sort of go under a bridge, so I'm going round, I'm going in the bus lane, filtering. The bus lane ends, I've joined up behind the cars in front. And just as I sort of merge in, some fucking dozy bastard in front of me wants to let a car out. So, I mean, he's emergency stopped to let a car pull out with me behind him. And I've gone on the brakes really hard, the front's tucked on me. Yeah, the front just tucked underneath me, and I just went, what's funny is, as it tucked, as the bike went down, I remember putting my foot on the floor, I did a fucking somersault, and landed on my feet. Who's beeping? Yeah, sort of did a somersault back onto my feet again, which was brilliant because I had a brand new jacket on that I just spent about 150 quid on. This was on my 900 Fireblade. Yeah, so as it's gone down, I've kind of used my foot and kind of flipped over, kind of landed on my arse. I didn't do like a full-on front flip and landed on my feet. I kind of landed on my arse and then rolled and kind of went straight onto my feet. I didn't touch the jacket on the floor at all. Which was brilliant. And then yeah, I got up. First thing I thought was, oh, my fucking bike. So I've gone over, picked the bike up, had a quick look at it. By the time I'd done that, They're gone, the guy gone, or the woman had gone. They just drove off, didn't think, oh, let me make sure he's alright or nothing. They just fucked straight off. Geez, what other crashes have I had? I think that might be it, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm going to leave this video there. Yeah, if you guys got any comments, please leave them. I do read all my comments. I try to reply to all of them because I appreciate the time it takes for you to watch a video, thinking something to say and leave a comment. So if you leave me one, I will reply. But yeah, I'm going to leave the video there, and I shall see you next time, guys. Have a beautiful day and a great week and all of the rest of that good stuff. Alright, peace out, people.